Welcome to the Metro Council Planning and Zoning Committee. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2024. Chair Gamble is not available today, so as Vice Chair, I will be sitting in for her. And I detect a quorum. It looks like we now have 11. We have 11 members here, showing Councilmember Allen, Benedict, Cap, Cortez, Gadd, Harrell, Horton, Coupin, Parker, Rutherford, and Vo. No one has signed up for public comment, so that will take us on to the agenda where we have a consent agenda. There are, basically all items other than number 4 and number 12 are on the consent agenda. That is number 4 and number 12, not on the consent agenda. The rest are on consent. Do we have anybody at this time that wants to remove anything from consent? Otherwise, I will read the items on consent and then ask again after I have read the captions. Anybody seeking recognition at this time? Okay, seeing none, bear with me as I read through the consent agenda. First up, item number 1, this is a bill on public hearing. BL 2024-598 by Coupin approves amendment number 7 to the Phillips Jackson Street redevelopment plan pertaining to certain general business land uses. Resolutions, item number 2, RS 2024-880 by Parker, Porterfield, Gamble, and others, requests the creation of a Transportation Improvement Program Implementation Advisory Committee and regular updates to the Metro Council. Item number 3, RS 2024-886, Porterfield and Gamble, accepts a grant from the Tennessee Historical Commission to the Metropolitan Historical Commission to provide funding for staff to attend the National Alliance of Preservation Commission's biannual conference. Item 4, not on consent. Item number 5, RS 2024-897, Vo, Gamble, Parker, authorizes Nashville Phase Property Holder LLC to construct and install aerial encroachments at 512 Houston Street. Item number 6, RS 2024-900, Gamble and Parker authorizes the Metropolitan government to accept new public water main for 2 properties located at 2198 and 2200 Bativa Street. Item number 7, RS 2024-901, Eastlick, Gamble, Parker authorizes the Metropolitan government to accept new public water, sanitary sewer force mains, fire hydrant assemblies, and sanitary sewer manholes for property located at 790 Burnett Road, also known as ODFL North Nashville. Item number 8, RS 2024-902, Gamble, Parker, authorizes the Metropolitan government to accept new public sanitary sewer manhole for property located at 2121 Crestamore Road, also known as Crestamore Multi-Use. Item number 9, RS 2024-903, Gamble and Parker, amends ordinance number BL 2023-49 to authorize the Metropolitan government to modify the linear feet of sanitary sewer mains to be accepted and update map and parcel information for property now located at Williams Avenue Unnumbered, also known as Williams Retreat Phase 2, Revision 1. Late resolution. Item number 10, late filed resolution by Coupin. A resolution authorizing BB Broadway LLC to construct and install an aerial encroachment at 209 Broadway. Bills on second reading consent, BL 2024-627, Johnston, Porterfield, Gamble, Parker, authorizes the granting of permanent and temporary construction easements to the city of Berry Hill on a parcel of property owned by the Metropolitan government. Item 12, not on consent. Item 13, BL 2024-629, Greg Gamble Parker authorizes the Metropolitan government to acquire permanent and temporary easements through negotiation, condemnation, and acceptance for the Grammy, if I'm saying that right, Drive Stormwater Improvement Project for 3 properties located at 100, 102A, and 104 Grammy Drive. Item number 14, BL 2024-630, Horton, Porterfield, Gamble, and others approves and authorizes the Director of Public Property Administration or his designee to accept a donation of real property located at James Avenue unnumbered. Item 15, BL 2024-631, Coupon, Gamble, Parker, an ordinance authorizing the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County to abandon existing public sewer mains, sewer manholes, and easements for 13 properties located on Broadway and McGavick Street. Item number 16, BL 2024-632, Gamble, Parker, authorizes the Metropolitan Government to abandon existing public sanitary sewer mains and sanitary sewer manholes and to accept new public sanitary sewer mains, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 3 properties located at 253 Nesbitt Lane, 251 Nesbitt Lane, and 227 Nesbitt Lane. Item number 17, Kimbrough, Gamble, Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to abandon public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, and existing public utility sewer easements rights, and to accept new public water and sewer mains, fire hydrant assembly, sanitary sewer manholes, and sewer easements for 2 properties located at 3315 and 3317 John Millette Drive, also known as the Bordeaux Collaboration. Item number 18, BL 2024-634, Gamble, Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public water and sanitary sewer mains, fire hydrant assembly, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for 3 properties located at 3654 Hamilton Church Road and Hamilton Church Road unnumbered, also known as Hamilton Village. Item number 19, BL 2024-635, Rutherford, Gamble, Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manhole, and easements for property located at 1117 Barnes Road, Lot 1 and 2. Item number 20, BL 2024-636, Webb, Gamble, Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to accept new public sanitary sewer main, sanitary sewer manholes, and easements for property located at 1000 Rivergate Parkway, also known as In-N-Out Burger. Can't wait for that one. Item number 21, BL 2024-637, Vo, Gamble, Parker authorizes the Metropolitan Government to abandon existing public combination and sanitary sewer mains and manholes and a public utility easement, and to accept the relocation of public fire hydrant assemblies, new public sanitary sewer mains, and sanitary sewer manholes for property located at 446 Chestnut Street. Bills on 3rd reading, consent. Item number 22, BL 2024-572 by Coupon, amends Title 17 of the Metropolitan Code of Laws and Zoning Ordinance of the Metropolitan Government by amending a specific plan for properties located at 2nd Avenue North unnumbered, 1st Avenue North unnumbered, 1500 2nd Avenue North, 1508 2nd Avenue North, 100 Van Buren Street, and 2 areas of railroad right-of-way and the northwest corner of 1st Avenue North and Van Buren Street, zoned SP 2.99 acres to permit 395 multifamily residential units, all of which is described herein. And lastly, item number 23, BL 2024-573 by Coupon authorizes building material restrictions and requirements for BL 2024-572, a proposed specific plan zoning district for properties located at 2nd Avenue North unnumbered, 1500 2nd Avenue North, 1508 2nd Avenue North, 100 Van Buren Street, and 2 areas of railroad right-of-way at the northwest corner of 1st Avenue North and Van Buren Street, zoned SP for 2.99 acres to permit 395 multifamily residential units, all of which is described herein. That is the consent agenda. Does anyone seek recognition to remove anything from consent? We have a motion and a second on the consent agenda. All those in favor of the consent agenda say aye. Opposed, no. Anyone not voting? The consent agenda is recommended. 11 in favor, 0 against, 0 not voting. Okay, that takes us to the two items that we had not on consent. The first one, item number 4 on resolutions. That's RS 2024-891, Porterfield, Gamble, Welch. Accepts a grant from the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation to the Metropolitan Nashville Planning Department to investigate brownfield sites adjacent to the East Bank. Is someone here to address this item? I don't see anyone. Oh, we do have someone at the podium. Okay. Not yet. Before we hear an explanation, do we have a motion to approve? Motion is made and properly seconded. I will go to the public podium for an explanation. Sir, could you please identify yourself for those who are watching?
I'm Tim Naich with the East Bank team, and I'm happy to answer any questions about it. Essentially, this is a grant from TDEC that requires no Metro match, which will allow us to undertake environmental assessments for all of the properties on the river frontage that are or will be parks and open space as part of the East Bank plan.
Councilmember Allen, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Appreciate the fact that we're doing this. I guess my question would be, if something is found, is there a plan for the funding to do remediation?
Sir, yeah, you're recognized on that question.
The funding is for the assessments only. So we would have to seek additional funding for remediation.
And where does that kind of funding typically, I mean, are the grants available, do we hope, or?
There are grants available. We've identified one in particular from the EPA that would be suitable that we could pursue should the need arise.
Excellent, thank you.
We have another question from Councilmember Cortez. You're recognized.
Thank you, Chair. It says brownfield in the legislation. Has a brownfield site been identified in the area?
No. The TDEC program is the Brownfields Area Grant Program, so that term is in the title of the grant program.
I just want to make sure that there wasn't something that was already identified that they were looking to remediate. So that is not the case.
That is not the case.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anyone else seeking recognition? We do have an amendment. So do we have a motion on the amendment? There's a motion and properly seconded on the amendment. Do we have someone that can explain the amendment? The amendment is by Councilmember Porterfield. Sir, can you address that?
Yes. TDEC sent us a revised contract after the deadline for submittal for legislation. So the amendment is the most recent and final contract from TDEC.
Okay. Is there any questions on the amendment? And are we ready to vote on the amendment? All those in favor of the amendment say aye. Those opposed, no. Anyone not voting? Okay, the amendment is on. We have a motion to move the resolution as amended and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of RS 2024-891 as amended, say aye. Opposed, no. Anyone not voting? And 11-0-0 recommending approval as amended. That takes us to our final item that was not on consent. That's item number 12, BL 2024-628, Nash, Porterfield, Gamble, and others approves a participation agreement between the Housing Division of the Metropolitan Planning Department and Sojourn Nolensville Apartments LP to provide enhanced pedestrian signaling for Sojourn Nashville Apartments LP's proposed development, as well as other existing properties in the area. There is a letter to approve by Councilmember Nash, who could not join us. There is also a substitute on this. So do we have a motion to get this before us? Motion is made and properly seconded. Do we have a motion on the substitute? A motion is made on the substitute and properly seconded. I believe it's administrative, but is there someone who can address the substitute? Okay. Is that you? Okay. Director Darby, you're recognized to explain the substitute.
The substitute changes the proposal number in the caption.
Simple enough. Any further, any questions on the substitute? We're ready to vote on the substitute. All those in favor of the substitute, say aye. Opposed, no. Anyone not voting? Do we have a motion on the bill as substituted? Motion is made and properly seconded on the bill as substituted. Any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor of BL 2024, I'm sorry, reading the wrong one. BL 2024-628 as substituted, please say aye. Opposed, no. Anyone not voting? Okay. BL 2024-628 is recommended as substituted, 11-0-0. Okay, that was our final item on the agenda. Is there any other business to come before the committee? Seeing none, without objection, we're adjourned. I felt a little rusty.